Alright, so I want to go ahead and tell you guys about my favorite wreck, the Heian Maru. She's massive! Sitting at 510 feet long, she was utilized as a submarine tender for Japan in World War II. She's got periscopes on board, she's got torpedoes, she's got all types of equipment for filling torpedoes. I mean, this room in particular is just freaking filled with them. If you look everywhere, that's a torpedo. Over here is torpedoes. This one over here is a torpedo. And behind me, there's also 2 more torpedoes. All in all, I counted 19 Type 89s. But even more interesting is that she's got a sister. No, it's not me, but nonetheless, it is a twin sister. So I figured I'd go to Japan. Fun fact, pretty useful to speak Japanese. But I did my best. We jumped on the train and we made our way all the way down to the Hikawa. And oh my god, what a sight to behold. Wow. The Hikawa, just like her sister, was a passenger cargo liner. So she's filled with different cabins and fun little hallways and all these interesting twists and turns into dining rooms and ballrooms and bathrooms and just a massive wreck. Boat. Not a wreck. She was a boat. I'm thinking like a diver again. Anyway, onto the engine room we go. Now, I have to tell you how cool it was to be walking through these same hallways that I once swam through. These stairs in particular look very, very much different on the Heian, who lays on her side. But nonetheless, if you go ahead and follow down these stairs, they will lead you to the main attraction. That's right, folks, the main attraction, rusty gauges. Now, rusty gauges are much cooler when you know what they are. Did I mention that the Heian Maru is on her side? Because that can make it a little bit confusing when you go down to turn left. There, nonetheless, on the Hikawa were a bunch of different gauges that I recognized. I remember squeezing through these ones, actually. Look at how tight this space is on the Heian. Yeah, that's me trying my hardest not to kick up silt and squeeze my way through this little passageway. I might be a nerd, but I think these valve wheels are so ridiculously cool. What even did this machine do? It's also super weird to walk down a hallway that you've swam down hundreds of times. Seriously odd. This is the same exact hallway on the Heian. Wow. Also, one of the funnier moments in this whole trip was when I had to explain to the Japanese tour guide in broken English why exactly it was that I was inside the bathroom filming the urinals. Not my proudest moment. Yeah, but however, if you're a wreck diver, I'm sure you can appreciate how ridiculously cool this wreck is. Stay tuned for more.